Okay, so I came back from Comic Con a couple hours ago. I tried recording a video for it twice, but both got messed up, so I had to record again. First of all, we start off in this room. First thing is that I reorganized a little bit. Took out the bed that was here. I kept the beanbag and the blanket for the cats still. I know the cat liked the bed, but that bed needed to get out of here. It was old. It was nasty. It was from a long, long time. So I needed to get out of here. So first of all, I want to shout out TG Arms for this manga. They were very polite. I met them at Comic Con. I got their volume Shadow Sight. They signed it for me. They were going to give it to me for free, but I came back and I was like, I had to give you $10 because I have to support an indie artist. So I was like, please take this, and they're like, thank you. So definitely shout out to them. And it's a really cool concept. It's kind of similar to a hunter, like a Monster Hunter series. Not like Monster Hunter, like the actual anime manga. I'm talking about it reminds me of Supernatural, but it's like descendants of a god or a goddess. So it's pretty cool. What else do I have on the shelf? I have Ultimo. I re-got a new volume of this on at Comic Con. They had a really good condition. This is a very fine condition. There was a sticker on it, and then there was a sticker inside. Both didn't leave any damages, luckily. This is very good condition. The one I had that is very bad condition from Amazon, I'm probably gonna sell it on eBay or something like that. So I'm going to at least get this volume as a a remake version of that. I'm re-getting that. Over here on this shelf we have New Lone Wolf and Cub volumes 3 and 8. I wanted a sequel of it really badly, and now I have 2 volumes of a sequel out of 11 volumes. So that was a pretty nice find. All of the manga I got were pretty cheap. They're $5 to $1 each. So they're pretty nice. They're pretty cheap. Secondly, I recently, when I moved my stuff, I moved my figures here. These aren't all my figures. I have a McFarlane figure for Clayface, and I have my DC Mattel figures, which I'm collecting. These are my main collection. I got Spectre, the glow-in-dark version from Comic-Con. That seller was selling everything really expensive. That was the only one that was actually fair price. So I got that one, and I really like that character, so it's going in my collection for now. Next is in my other room. I got the Berserker sword. Berserker. This is Berserk sword, Guts the sword. It's a Dragon Slayer, I believe it's called. It's a foam sword, and this is a really cool sword. I paid $60 for this. It's kind of like Spirit Halloween swords. Now, I've been wanting this sword for a while now, and I just finally got it. This is going with my room, and it's going to be a part of my collection. Next, over here, I put this with my Batman Who Laughs McFarlane figure. I got a custom Batman Who Laughs Lego minifigure, and I was like, I had to get this. This is such a cool little minifigure. I'm going to put that with my DC, Marvel, and just more so comic Lego collection. I have it in a box. Then over here, I have gotten Crying Freeman Volume 3. I was originally going to get it in Viz Comics, but I was like, no, I should probably get it in a Dark Horse, and it was really cheap getting it today. It was $5. That was part of a $5 stuff, so I definitely picked that up. I figured out that this is Viz Comics part 2, issue 8, all the way to part 3, issue 5. So volume 1 is issues 1 through 7 for part 1. And then volume 2 is part 1, issue 8, all the way to part 2, issue 7. And then part 3 is part 2, issue 8, issue 2, part 3, issue 5. It's so hard to say with all the parts and stuff. And then finally, for what I got, is in this comic box up here. If I can get this one-handed, or I may have to put the phone down. Hold on, let me get the comic box. Ugh. Okay, so for comics, I picked up some Hong Kong comics, or you would call it Wuxia, or Manhua. I got Drunken Fist, Volume 2. I got The Forbidden Kingdom, Volume 6. I got The Force of the Buddha's Palm, Volumes 37. This is 37. This is 50. So it should be the other way around. So, I got that. Those are Wuxia and / Manhua, whatever it's called. Next, I got technically a manga, but technically isn't. I got Voltron, Defenders of the Universe, issue 3. This Voltron miniseries in particular is the first appearance of Voltron in American comics. It is also the direct adaptation of the Voltron animated series from Japan, technically the anime, from when it was Beast Go Lion, and this is when it became Voltron. It changed names after America bought it for American entertainment, for the cartoons and for the figures and all that. So this is technically the one technical true adaptation of the original manga / anime / figure line from Japan. So this features the original characters from the series and the original plot from the series. And I think this is a definite key comic to have for manga floppies, because this is technically one of the biggest series that come to America. Just like Transformers and just like Robotech, this was one of the things from Japan that became manga. Or, not manga, it came from manga, literally. So that's something I got that I've been wanting to get for a hot minute. Other than that, I have nothing else to really talk about. I kind of went through that way quicker than the videos I've been last time. Not as quick, but still somewhat quicker. The last video I did was 11 minutes. This is 9 minutes. So, that's all for now. I have my birthday coming in 2 days. I'll be at Escape City and stuff, and having a party there with my friends. And then on top of that, I will be having my own party and stuff, and I'll get more stuff, have hauls for my birthday presents. And on top of that, I'll use my money to go among the hall shopping for birthday money. And then on top of that, I want to get a new shelf and fill that up as well. So I'll eventually get a lot of videos coming because birthdays help out. Especially with like this kind of entertainment, because you get a lot of help from other people in your family and such. But other than that, that's it, and I'll see you in another video. Peace.